Hello, how are you getting on? So a couple of weeks ago I reacted to the viral chopped breakfast roll. Here's what it looked like, absolutely terrifying, but I said it wouldn't be fair for me to judge it without having it in my own mouth. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make this evil roll. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is cook our lovely hash browns. We're going to put them in the air fryer. Putting them in the air fryer makes them a little bit healthier for you. Next up, we're going to oil up the pan. I'm going to use this low-calorie spray oil. Every time I use this, people tell me it's really bad for you and it's going to kill me. But to be honest with you, I think getting any fatter is going to kill me first. So I'll just use this. Next up, we're going to get our fabulous Irish sausages into the pan there cooking. Next up, we're going to add our beautiful Irish rashers here. Now, one thing about the rashers is, see all this fat and all that carry on? I don't like that, so I'm going to rip all that off. I know a lot of people are going to judge me for this, but I believe this increases the quality of the roll. So let's get rid of that. If I could rip the fat off myself, I would as well, but it's currently unsafe. Let's get them lovely improved rashers in there. This is cooking up lovely now. We're going to get our two pudding in, one black, one white. There's an absolutely fabulous smell coming out of this. I'd say the neighbours are jealous of me. Here's a couple of angles of me frying the food. I thought it made the video a bit more cinematic, so sit back and enjoy them. Right, now these sausages are finishing up. It's time to do the egg. You can see now we've got all that residue from the bacon. That's flavour, that's good for you. So we want to make sure we plonk the egg down right on top of that. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, a lot of people on social media will tell you lies, but you know me, I'll keep it 100. I'm after making an absolute tits of that egg, but we are chopping it to bits anyway, so it doesn't really matter. The egg there is like something you'd see on CSI, but I promise you this is going to be lovely. Okay, a quick recap of our ingredients in case you have a very bad memory. We have a lovely hash brown here, two gorgeous Irish sausages that are too hot for me to hold on to, a beautifully fucked up egg, but it doesn't really matter in this context, two fine rashers with the fat taken off them, and two pudding, one black, one white. Now normally we would just put this on our gorgeous French baguette, but in this case we're going to be chopping it all up into a kind of a sludge. So let's get straight into that now. I spent absolutely ages chopping this and I was getting fucking nowhere with it, so I decided it was time to bring out the big guns. So I went and got the potato masher. I had a bit more luck with the potato masher, but it still took me about 15 minutes to mash this up. So at this point we add the ketchup. My preferred is Chef. The clue is in the name. Let's get that in there. It looks absolutely hideous so far. Going to continue to go at it with the masher. Okay, there it is, our horrible breakfast paste. Now this step is very important. We're going to butter the fucking roll. He didn't do that in the original video, which made it even worse. Now finally we're going to scoop our horrible breakfast paste into the roll. The advantages of this roll, as he said, is even flavour distribution. The disadvantages from what I can see so far is it takes about 15 minutes to chop it all up. It's now freezing cold. It looks horrendous. The kitchen is a mess. I'm tired and I need a nap. So I would have to say that the advantages are heavily outweighed by the disadvantages. Let's really fill this up and get the full experience. Okay, here it is. I'm absolutely terrified of it, but let's give it a go in the name of science. Right. The roll is really not fresh. Okay, the first bite failed because the roll I got is a bit old. It is a bank holiday Monday, so this was probably made about 4 days ago. But let's go in again and just going to go harder on the chew. It's very cold. Very much a paste. It's horrific. The thing that worries me the most is I just spit that out because I wasn't enjoying it, and the bit that I spit out looks absolutely no different to the rest of the roll before I ate it. So that's going to be a 0 out of 10 from me. Don't try that. Have a normal breakfast roll. It's very cold. The texture is not nice. And because I made this huge sacrifice for you, follow me. I'm delicious.